Hey guys, Ivan here at ivanmana.com, and in this video I want to show you how to use Google Ad extensions, which is an awesome way to increase the effectiveness of your ads. All right, and we're just gonna take a quick look at all of them. I'll show you what some of them look like. I'll show you how to set them up. It's very easy. Follow along with me and we're gonna get it all done together. So the first thing you have to do is select the campaign where you want to add these ad extensions. In our case, for example, let's say custom keto diet. We're going to select the custom keto diet campaign. We're going to go into ads. And then here you will be able to go into extensions. Now you can add extensions at the campaign level and at the ad group level. This is useful if you have different ad groups in a campaign and you don't want to show your, for example, site link extensions to everybody in that campaign, only certain ad groups. All right. Now, once you go here, you will see these options: create site link, create call out, and create call extension. We will go through them all, don't worry. But let's click on this option here, create ad extension. So you can choose which one you want, and we can go through some of them without being forced to a specific one. So the first extension you see here is the site link extension. So what this does is this allows you to take up much more space in your on your ads. Okay, so I wasn't able to find examples for all of these extensions, keep in mind, but Google does show examples, and it's pretty clear what they are. But over here, I do have an example of a site link extension by this company, RedTrack, which is a tracking software. And notice how much extra space this site link extension takes up. So the site link, these are site links, and what they do is when you click on them, they take you to a different page. So if I click on pricing, I'm going to be taken to redtrack.io/pricing. If I go to contact us, I'll be taken to redtrack.io/contact us, and so on and so forth. So you have all these options under this URL. So this is your ad, and then boom, these are the site links. They take up more space, okay? And then you can see it here. Here's what it's going to look like on mobile. Here's what it's going to look like on desktop, and that's what it's going to look like on a YouTube mobile ad, okay? So there's going to be site links there. So as you can see, super awesome, takes up more space. So for our website we have here, what was the website? Let's quickly take a look. Thebestdiet.fit, for example, we can go into and we can type in various topics. So for example, if we want to take them to, About Us page, we'll say About Us, and then we say thebestdiet.fit/About Us, for example. Now I don't have this page, but we're gonna add it anyway as an example. And you can add a site link. Now, again, these site links, they're not guaranteed to show up, okay? So all of these extensions are not guaranteed to show up. They might not, depending on if the space allows it. So we can add descriptions as well to take up more space if that space allows for it. So let's type in, for example, learn about us, see how we can help you. And then if we go to desktop, it might show up. Nope. So we don't see what it looks like, but it is there if it does show up. So for the next one, we could say, for example, contact us. We can say, have any questions? Contact our support 24/7. And we're going to copy this URL here. We'll paste it here. And then for this one, we're going to take people, for example, to the Contact Us page, right? And not only does it help your users find a specific part of your page, but it also, it just takes up way more real estate, right? Like it's like when you type in RedTrack, the first thing you see by far is this ad. That's the first thing you see by far because it takes up so much space, right? And so that's basically how the site link extension works. I'm not going to hit save because, this is just for demonstration purposes and I don't actually have these. But if you do hit save, I mean, let's do it just to show you. It's going to look like this. It's going to be under review. You can go in and edit it by clicking edit. So you can edit it, or you can delete it by clicking here and clicking remove, okay? So it doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. We'll just leave it there for now, I guess. So let's click add new extension. Let's look at the next one. So the next one is the call out extension. And this one is just added to the end of your description. You add several words. So for example, our custom keto diet. Well, it is a free diet plan. It is a 100% money back guarantee. Something like that, okay? And you just add words, and again, it's gonna take up more space. So if over here I typed in keto diet, it might look something like over here. So this person says, choose your own foods, get into ketosis, get your keto cycle, no carbs, weight loss, or no, sorry, this is something else. We'll get into that. That's structured snippet, but right over here. And as you can see, it just makes your ad look bigger, right? So these extensions, the call out extension, it just makes your ad look bigger when you add them. And you can see it clearly here, right? There's your description right there. That's the description we wrote. And then here are our site links, okay? So, we'll just hit save, and that's what the site link extensions are. They just added words to the end of your description. Let's click next. Next is structured snippets. So this is what we saw right here, over here, where it says types. Okay, so you can specify a category like types, categories, pricing plans, whatever, and then it's gonna go through all of them. And over here, you can see it here as well. I have it here, it says types, right? And then it lists it out. And again, it's just done to make more space, okay? So if we go here, you can select from any one of these categories, types, styles, shows, destinations, depending on your business. Types is probably like the most broad one, I guess. And then for our custom keto diet plan, you can say, what are the types? So we have, let's say, a 15-day plan, we have a 30-day plan, and we have a custom day plan, right? Whatever. And then that's just gonna show up here. So boom, right there, either at the end of it, either at the end of the ad or just below it, again, it's taking up more space, right? And then here's what our site links will look like right there, okay? And that's how that works. That's what the structured snippet extension is. Again, just taking up more space. So let's click next. Next, we have the call extension. The call extension, let me see if I had it here somewhere. So the call extension looks something like this, where you have the phone number at the end of the URL. So for people that look at it, they might say, oh, well, instead of going to this website, let me just call them, right? And it just gives people an option to do that. So super simple, you just add a phone number. Now we actually don't have a phone number on this site, so I'm not gonna put it here. But you'll just add a number. You're gonna leave everything else blank. Everything else is fine. Check out my video on how to create call-only ads on Google. I have a video on that. Check it out above, and maybe I'll add it in the description. But leave everything else blank and just add the phone number, and that's all you have to do. And on mobile, there's going to be an option that people can click on and immediately call. And on desktop, is just going to show up your number like I showed you just to the right of the website. Okay, pretty straightforward. Let's click on add new extension. Let's look at the next one. The next one is a lead form extension, which is in beta. I haven't tried it myself. I do like to take people to my website so that they know my brand, so that they see other things I have there. So I haven't used it. But what this looks like apparently is this kind of, I wasn't able to find it. It just adds an option here where users can, once you fill in all these details, you can select what you want, and then users can enter their information not on your landing page form, but on this form, Google generated form. And they're then going to provide you with all the names, all the emails, and whatever of people that typed it in. So you don't have to take people to necessarily your website to get them to sign up to something. You just get them to sign up through here. Okay, so just a more convenient way. Again, I haven't tried this myself, and this is fairly new, but that's what it would be like. So now you should know and just go and fill in the blanks. Next, we have the location extension. So the location extension will simply show your location. So let's select something here. Let's add a random location just to show you what it's going to look like. So if we click continue, so you would enter your location, and what that's going to do, I guess it doesn't show you. Let's see if we can. Yeah, so what that's going to do is it's just going to show your location below the ad. So if here we have the ad, it's going to show the location somewhere there. Yeah, so I wasn't able to find an ad on that, but it's just going to show an address. Let me see if I can do local plumber. No, so I'm not able to find it anywhere here, but it's just going to show up the location. Okay, so simple as that. You enter your location, integrate it with your Google My Business account, and it'll just add the location there as well. Next, we have affiliate location. So if you have many different locations and you don't just have the one, you will select an affiliate location instead. And you go here, you select the general retailer, same thing as we did for the general location. And then here we finally have an image of what it's going to look like. So it's not going to say the exact address and tell people where to go. It's going to say available at, which means that there are more locations, and this is the location closest to you. And then here it's going to show, so right underneath the ad, above the site links, but beneath the ad, like beneath your descriptions and the headline, is going to show it right there, same as with the regular address, okay? And that's that affiliate location extension. Now, price extension, I love these. What they do is they look something like this. I wasn't able to find it, again, likely because of, it takes up a lot of space. So you really have to dominate the keywords, dominate the field in order to have them show up. But they are up right here. And what it's going to look like is just below your ad is going to show all the different price points that you have. So for example, if you want to say, for custom keto, let's say we have a starter plan. So we'll say starter plan. Select these options here from the top. So select the currency, select the price quantifier. So is it from, say, $25 a month? Is it up to $25 a month? Is it an average of 25, or is it $25 a month? No qualifier means it is that number. So $25 a month. You can select what it is you're selling. Is it events? Is it locations? Is it neighborhoods, product categories, product tiers, service tiers? Are you selling services? Stuff like that. And so here it is probably a product tier, like a starter plan. So here we have starter plan. Let's say this one is $25 per month. And then we say, get all the basics you need, right? So, okay, let's just say get all the basics, 25 character limit for the description, and then we enter a URL. So the final URL is, and then let's say, for example, pricing, right? And so if someone clicks that, they will go to the pricing page. And then you just keep filling these up. You do need at least 3 to save this, okay? So if I just try to save this now, it's not gonna let me. It says at least 3. So go in and do all this and, fill it out. And then once you save it, it's gonna look really nice. So like I said, this is just an overview, but you should know how to do it now. So pretty straightforward. Let's go in here. So 2 more we have. Next is the app extension, and this is if you're selling apps, it's just gonna have a little button. So instead of call now, for example, for call extensions, it's gonna have a button saying download now. So it's just gonna be a button someone can click on mobile, right? Because they can tap and they can download the app on mobile. It's just gonna have a little option there. So you can select Android. I played Uniware a lot, like 10 years ago or so, but I freaking love that game. And it's just gonna have that option here. People, tap it, I guess, on their mobile, and it's gonna download. So it's much easier, right? It's simpler to do. I'm not gonna save it because it's not relevant to our keto diet. But that's that app extension. Last but not least, we have a promotion extension. This gives a cool limited time promotion for your product. So for example, if we want to give them a $20 limited time discount on our custom keto diet plan. Nope, too much. Okay, custom keto diet. So $20 off the custom keto diet. The final URL, we'll say promotion if that's what we have, or we just take them to our homepage. And you can select an occasion. You don't have to, but what is it now? It's like back to school, maybe, right? It's August. Yeah, so maybe like back to school special. Back to school special, $20 off the custom keto diet. I don't know how that's relevant at all, but that's basically what it is. You can enter promotion details as well. So like if you have a promotion code or on orders over. So if you spend at least $10, then you will get the $20 off, whatever it is. So we're not going to do anything here. You can select a start date and end date if you want kind of this promotion to go on manually or automatically, so you don't have to go in and edit it manually. Otherwise, you just leave it blank. You go in and you make the changes yourself if you have to, and you click save, and that's it. Okay, so we created this back to school $20 promotion. And that's pretty much it, okay? So that's all these extensions, really cool additions to your Google Ads. They really increase the visibility of your ad. They make them stand out, like you see this ad here, right? That's using the site link extensions. You see this ad here that has all these bold, right? Because when you type in keto diet, Google highlights the words for you, which are relevant. And over here, if you add more of these call out extensions and structured snippets and all that, it highlights more for you and just catches your eye, okay? I hope this video was helpful for you. This is part of my Google Ads training course. I have an entire 4-hour course devoted to Google Ads and everything within it. I take you from A to Z in creating your ads from start to finish, teaching you everything you need to know about Google Ads. Check that course out on my website, ivanmana.com/all-courses. I have a variety of courses there, including Google Ads remarketing or retargeting, depending on how you want to call it. Thanks again for watching. I will see you in the next video.